mga kababayan.
And during the few moments, we want to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
God gave this land to me.
Ninth, in this stage of my life I dreaded, I found myself isolated. Feeling needed, I watched the show to be distracted, though some I hated. Frustrated, a dehydrated artist loses all his senses and love for all he created. A migration of imagination towards poverty in its most elevated state beat this artist down until his life was dictated. Dictated by itch, desire for expression. Locked, he's bewitched, can speak in confessions. Locked heart, a ditch. His chest carries depression, that of which not believed in, oppression. Oh, what a bitch. He thinks his morals are just degradation. Full of life like a lich, he raises his aggression. Ninth to the 10th, sells pitch to the artist. In session he talks, pride richer than Midas. This when in his life will he realize his highness? He won't for a while. 11th, a reset, a chance to form new choices, towards himself a threat, awareness in his past voices. Love or lust, do tell what you were after. This artist in disgust commits acts of no pastor. Days of regret, a channel of noises. He grovels pathetically, keep lying for your vices. Addiction, a must. Anyone else, would they matter? This isn't drugs or drinks. In his mind, I see he's going deeper. Stop it, young man. You foul boy. In the arts you are horrid. In the heart you are deranged. Repent, repent. Quit this now or be sent. In the arts you are no use to be called upon in such haste. Goodness, young man. You inconsiderate boy. In the heart you are heavy. Just drop it for joy. Drop it, unburden and ascend. In the world of second chances, don't you dare make such waste. He won't for a while. 12th, finale. To be struck down alone will soon be your effigy. But don't worry, the eye will be present, watching you resist as you swing with all savagery. Happily, patiently, actively looking, not to extend its hand but to watch as you pouring. What? Your heart. What put you there in the first place? This is what happens to fools who refuse to quit the chase. Regretfully, I inform you blatantly, you don't need to do this to prove you have changed, and to continue this road will give you rage and end tragically. No, the calamity. Addiction, he raised. He stabbed of starvation for fairness and lace maces of poison that fucks up his face. Masochist mentality. His scenario is a disgrace. All is displaced by one declaration of showcase of bias that damages sanctity like falling down on staircases with sickness when it took place. But this is all his feelings, so that may just be his head space. But why embrace the replacement of order and downgrade it down to its former with a straight face and allow him to get sleep terror disorder equivalent of dreams as his hopes continue to shatter, not being allowed to be given a chance to shine brighter, to heal, or to get better? And all of this could have been avoided by simply waiting for all to conclude together. Am I supposed to roll with the punches and eat shit until all is merry like Christmas weather? I'd rather wither. I'd rather die. Because then I wouldn't give two shits to try and re-dignify. Wouldn't die to disguise myself in lies like all of those who did instead, and instead fake the ones who they despise. The passion is bone dry, as I find myself wearing a black tie and suit to witness that of the funeral of my cries. But don't worry, I don't always feel sad, I don't always feel mad, as when I'm the opposite, I keep it private, like special class limited to those who I'll allow to see for just a tad, you see. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense to me. A parade of joy is something I seek not to free, for I feel shallow, feel hollow to pretend to be. Furthermore, I need not be afraid of gossip that will assist in the way dog whip-like damage to the character I've strived to keep, and to point out once more that I wanted nothing but the fair opportunities and maximize abilities, for this is not a grudge, but is that in the face of instability and balance that wrecked all of Cadence, that as a consequence ruined its excellence indefinitely. Humanists stand for the building of a more humane, just, compassionate, and democratic society, using a pragmatic ethics based on human reason, experience, and reliable knowledge. This isn't you. To serve as a final message, I pour my heart one last time. I do not seek anything but to make it clear. Not all Filipinos forget, and memory does not equal the inability to move on, for I do not dwell. I acknowledge.